Good morning, people of Michigan. Governor Firestone here. So I was doing a little bit of reading. There was $600 million that was spent on the Flint water crisis that was not really resolved. And that whole process, McLaren Hospital was sued because of Legionnaires. Well, McLaren Hospital of Port Huron has been responsible for kidnapping people under the guise of false imprisonment. So what it boils down to, there's a broken system here in the state of Michigan, and people are aware of this, but some people, i.e. like Dan Scripps and Chris and Gretchen Whitmer and some other state actors, they don't like to speak, which makes them weak, because of course when a narcissist or a weak narc has to shut down and not speak, it's because of their cowardice. Well, the thing is, the reason I've been so persistent about telling the state of Michigan, and not the state, but primarily Detroit Thomas Edison and Gretchen Whitmer, the pharmaceutical representative for COVID. I've told them to go and shove their meters sideways for many reasons, more than one, primarily due to the fact that while they were trying to dig up all these lead pipes for the Flint water crisis, somehow they had enough resources. After Detroit had already filed bankruptcy, there was somehow a way for them to manage out of all this TLC to go and place smart meters on everybody's dwellings, despite the fact that the Flint water crisis had already cost them $600 million. So I'm just curious to know what some people's priorities are, because it seems to be that it's more of a dominance and control. So if that is the case, Mrs. Whitmer, you've already lost. You've had 7 successful campaign runs, and this ginger unseated you by going out of his way and reading local municipal resolutions on a bicycle, mind you. So keep that in mind. I also was walking past the gas station the other day, and a gentleman with a petroleum truck going to fill the gas station up, I stopped and complimented him. I said, thank you for, participating in petroleum. And he actually looked at me and said, well, what's up? Why is that? I said, because our governor, Gretchen Whitmer, is supporting all these electric vehicle, all these electrical vehicle pushes, which is fine and dandy and all. I said, but the thing that she's not mentioned yet is that it takes cobalt from I think it's South Africa or Africa, under slave labor, like legitimately slave labor, in order to get the cobalt to put into the electric vehicles. So of course she would participate in that and push that narrative. So I've yet to have my analog meter put back, but that's because weak little individuals would necessarily have to do that. So